This is a video challenge for Neo-Darwinists who claim that the so-called transitional fossils prove evolution. Now, before I begin, I would like to clarify that I am not going to bring my own counter-arguments bashing their beliefs. But what I am going to do is ask some serious questions that I would like them to answer. Now, I understand how you neo-evolutionists have been really frustrated trying to prove transitional fossils to the creationists. I completely understand it. However, this video is gonna give you something completely different that might challenge you harder than what the creationists tell you. Now, the reason why I'm doing this is because I am not satisfied that the transitional fossil argument has really been debunked. At least I don't have any reasonable arguments to do so and make a video and call it an evolutionary fairy tale. So what I'm doing to you guys is giving you a chance, and I want you to explain to me and answer those questions that I'm about to give you. Fossils prove evolution. Okay, let's assume that is correct. However, my question is, where are the fossils that show the origin of the first ancestors for each species? In other words, where are the fossils or the evidence that shows how they got there in the first place? Now, by they, I'm talking about the first ancestor of each species, of every fossil you refer at. Let me make my point more vivid to you. Where are the fossils, the evidence, or whatever you want to call it, that shows how the first ancestor of these species got here in the first place? Where are the fossils that shows how these got here in the first place? Where are the fossils that shows how these got here in the first place? Don't you guys tell us that we come from a single ancestor? Then if you guys truly believe that, then wouldn't it be easy to answer that question? If you're having trouble answering that question, then why is it so hard for you? We came from a single ancestor. But with all due respect, I'll leave that question to you, and I would definitely like if you can explain that to me. Now, my second challenge that I would like to ask you is, you guys often claim that those transitional fossils prove evolution. Now, what if I told you that those transitional fossils actually come from different extinct species that have nothing to do with sharing a common ancestor together? After all, doesn't science tell us that there are 99% extinct species in this world, which is like what, a trillionth or more? If that was the case, then would it be possible for nature to create many patterns that show as if the two species are related when in reality they are not? Why not? I mean, think about it. There are a trillionth extinct species buried in the ground, probably fossilized. Wouldn't it be expected to see patterns that are non-existent? Patterns that make it seem as if evolution was at play, but in reality they are really not? Better yet, what if there are extinct species that look similar to other extinct species? Trillion or more than a trillion is a pretty big number, so I have no doubt that there will be species that are similar even though they are not genetically related and sharing a common ancestor together. If you accept this problem as a possibility, then what you're really doing here, calling those transitional fossils as evidence for evolution, is just begging the question. The reason why you're begging the question is because you're not addressing other possibilities that might explain the fossil record showing evolution, when in reality it is not. So here's my other challenge for you guys. Hope you can answer it, which is my final challenge. Why does the fossil record only demonstrate abrupt changes? Now, you Neo-Darwinists often ask us that those species evolve through gradual modifications. Now, my question to you is, where is the evidence of at least one gradual modification? It's as if the fossil record is ignoring all those gradual modifications and just making the species jump to another species without going through the intermediate pathway of those gradual modifications. Now, why is that? I really don't understand how you Neo-Darwinists can find abrupt fossils and you can't even find at least one single modification that shows how it happened. Why are they missing? Why does the fossil record only demonstrate stasis and fossilized species jumping from one species to the other while ignoring the intermediate pathways known as gradual modifications? Why is it one completely foreign to the other? I mean, you can't honestly believe that a mouse gave birth to a bat. I mean, that's nonsense. There's no way that could happen. Alright, so it looks like we reached the end. So, good luck, Neo-Darwinists. Hope you can answer those 3 challenges, because to me they seem pretty challenging and at the same time pretty interesting. So if you do have the answer for any one of those challenges, please let me know in the comment section, or you can make a video response if you like. Alright, so good luck and thanks for watching.